Hello everybody, let's continue and witness the final events of the Sith Inquisitor Valeria Nando. But before we do that, we need to scan some boring shit. So, I just saw an interview with an actor where he said nowadays, even your freaking Twitter account plays a role when it comes to casting. Weird. Really weird times, if you ask me. It's kind of concerning, actually. There's a thing going on where the internet and all the social media stuff, even YouTube in a sense, it's like real. It's pretending to be real life, and it is in some way when it pretends it's not, and it's not when it says it is. Meaning, people act like, yeah, that's how I am in real life, street cred and all that. No, I'm not acting at all. I'm being totally honest. I'm just sitting here on my couch and playing a game for thousands of people. Not that I am at the moment, but still, you get my point, I think. The more popular ones. And yeah, but that's of course a lie, a dirty, dirty lie. Yeah, I mean, there's a little meta thing. Maybe it was or is still for some people. Whoa, we have a yellow lightsaber. That's not right. It was or is for some people. Right click. Damn, I need to unsocket a crystal first. Think this is older. No, wrong. That's right. Give me that. Accept. Oh, we still have plenty of money. And now we can do this again. Away with you. Shoo! You ugly, yellow color. Nice. What was I saying? Yeah. So, I don't know. It's like a kind of weird in-between phase, And on top of that, it's not like it's a reality TV show. It's even worse. At least the feeling is. It's kind of like if you want to go to the extremes, the internet has godlike abilities. Not like it can, not in a sense that it's omnipotent, that it can do everything, but it can, in theory, know everything. You have like a gigantic hive mind, right? Or herd mind. Depends. But yeah, in theory, if people want to, then they can put even a little bit of effort in, and yeah, I don't know. They can judge you for everything, and there's barely any way of escaping this. Everything you did, even like as a child or a teenager, some stupid, goofy stuff. Man, I'm glad the internet didn't exist way back then. You can still be held to account literally for everything. It's not even necessary that you gave consent to being recorded. Might have been just some random dude, and then it comes back to haunt you, like you were pissed drunk at a party and did some outrageous things, stuff like that. And then you go, yeah, I'm a respectable person who wants to become the mayor of this city, and the rest of the internet goes, "Oh, is that so? Well, let me show you this video of you way back then. How respectable you were." And then you gotta deal with that shit. Alright? Just an example here. This can go a multitude of ways, of course. But that is kind of actually frightening. And this goes for YouTube as well, of course. I mean, every dumb little thing you ever said is more and more out there. It's really a different time in a sense. Wait a minute. Scan tactical computer better. I kind of find that very frightening. And what I'm trying to say is that social life and professional life, not that I have any of that, it's mixing and intermingling more and more, and you can barely tell it apart anymore. The little green Ranger Jedi here. I don't know. Goodbye privacy, I guess. And we haven't even touched on the subject what the big companies are doing, like Google and all that, collecting your data and stuff. And you just need to, I mean, you can sometimes delete your search, but it's not always reliable. I guess the companies still can have that, depending on the law of the country they're in. So, I don't know. If you do one single weird search, like a friend is asking for you, I don't know, even if in a discussion, if a topic comes up and I don't know, you just need to talk about a certain topic that's slightly weird. It's kind of like that YouTube monetization / censor thing that's going on. As soon as a certain mildly offensive topic, or a topic that could be considered offensive to any person in the world, is brushed, you get your video demonetized and all that stuff, you know. Could, not necessarily will, but it's, who knows, it's that weird algorithm thing, right? So I don't know, you watch the news and there's a killer and your friend goes, this is the worst killing spree I have ever seen, and you go, no, that's not true, I've seen another one not that long ago. Wait, I'll show you. I'll make a quick Google search, and you type in worst mass murderer, and then you get that on your freaking hard drive forever. And then you get, I don't know, suggestions on Amazon's tools to murder people efficiently, or what do I know? You know what I mean? Weird stuff. And then I don't know. I mean, you don't get judged that quickly in the end, but still, it is a problem. Oh damn, I need to kill the Jedi here. Oh well, I hope you all count. The Republic marksman probably won't. How about the Apprentice here? By the way, the BioWare game was called... damn, already forgot it. I just read it like a half hour before I started recording here. Shit, my mind really is a calendar. Forgetting everything. Shattered Steel, that's what it's called. Yeah, so that was the first BioWare game. Alright. Money over 300 again, and the inventory is also getting pretty full. Jedi. So he did count, huh? Mr. Bulwark. Are there more of you in there? prefer killing you guys outside though, so I'm not stuck in this building. Yeah, but that whole development is terrifying. I mean, now combine that with complete power to, you know, Big Brother, to observe everything everywhere at any time and have a record of it, like a virtual memory plus face recognition. Oh man, I don't want to live in the police state of the future. No kidding. And all that shit on YouTube, by the way. Oh, he's stunned. It's done without even a human looking at the video. I mean, that wouldn't be possible anyway, I guess. So many videos being out there. 5 out of 8. Stealth Super Commander. I don't want to fight this dude. Are there more Jedi down there? Yes, oh. Come on. He doesn't like it when I drop down there. Look how desperate he is. Oh no, I have to go all the way around. Passing. Don't you know about it? I'm just a stupid companion. Alright, let's kill the other ones. Just for this guy. Let's kill him as well. And I thought about the dialogue thing a bit as well. If BioWare really has the best dialogues, and I kind of want to take that back. I think I'd have to go with Vampire the Masquerade actually, because the choices there feel more decisive, and also the dialogues are wittier and just more fun. Though the BioWare games are good, but more like on a grander scale. They are more epic, while Vampire is more realistic and yeah, just more fun in general. And also a bit more flexible, I think. They put a lot of effort in there. And one more. Yeah, so I'm really curious to see how the Vampire Bloodline 2 will turn out. I really hope it will be a good game, but man, they already went for the stupid Bethesda degradable weapon system. Oh god. There's no way. Let's put it that way. I haven't seen any game where I preferred a throwaway weapon system over one that would have constant weapons. Like, I still think Fallout is a great game and all that, you know, but would I have taken a steady weapon that doesn't need repairs over, or maybe tiny amounts of repairs, if even, over the one they had any time of the day or week or whatever, the week. And that's also the only mod I installed for Fallout after a while. That's really, yeah, that's the main thing the main thing I dislike about Bethesda games. Well, now I added a few things on top of that list, I guess, but back then when they came out with the good games. What are you doing anyway, Bethesda? Fallout 76, my ass. I mean, I like playing multiplayer, but damn, put some effort into this. How could they think that they would succeed with that? Yeah, you create your own story. You know, how about you even draw your own friggin' characters? How about you program the game yourself and just pay us? What were they thinking? Stupid consoles that are carrying the whole story, in quotes. Are you kidding me? But let's not be too harsh on Bethesda. I mean, their price policy isn't the greatest, especially lately either. They're kind of going in the wrong direction. But so far they are by far not the worst offender. I mean, there are companies... EA? EA? Did someone say something? Who I barely even touch the new games. Even though it's not like I don't find them interesting. I surely do. But nah, I just cannot support stuff like that, you know, microtransaction bullshit and all that. Especially if they implement it later after the game has been released at full price, mind you. That's freaking robbery. How can that be legal? Going the wrong way here. Nope. My torch. I don't know if I have that much time today. I think definitely only about, yeah, let's say only about 1.5 hours. So I don't know if I'm going to finish the game in that time, but we'll see. I'll try my best without skipping anything if possible. Why do I have a heroic mission, by the way? What's that all about? Daily? Have I started this? Maybe I need to redo some stuff. So let's leave it there for now. I'll need to abandon it. Just need to keep that in mind, so that I don't run towards that icon again, as I like to do from time to time, running towards the wrong direction. Yeah. So, what do you think about an omniscient, godlike internet? No wonder people are freaking out about AI, and even BioWare is always coming up with that topic everywhere. I mean, Mass Effect is a great illustration of that. Great doomsday scenario with the gas and everything, you know, as well. But also, especially the Reapers, the main quest. That's just great. Love that. Doomsday scenario.
Did it work?
That's why I like zombies as well.
Dead? Oh, sorry, I'm just a bit on edge.
You're safe now.
Thank you so much,
Little child.
I thought we were goners. Please take this as thanks. I wish I had something less humble to offer.
Oh, I wish to. Conquest points. Why did this blink though? Legacy? Did I get something here? Oh, I bought something, by the way. I don't know. Something for 10,000. Some of the bonus thing here. Nothing too fancy. Just wanted to get rid of some money. That's a luxurious problem. A luxury problem, right? Oh no, I have too much money. Where do I put it? Even in a computer game, you barely have that problem anywhere else.
My scouts have reported that you have exceeded even my own high expectations.
As
I will make
always.
certain that word of this slaughter is spread throughout the galaxy. Soon, none will dare oppose us.
What a colossal waste of my time.
Your inability to see the impact of your actions does not concern me. It is not the tool's job to understand the mind of the craftsman.
You are a craftsman, huh? An artiste. An artiste of carnage and destruction. So, travel to Korriban, return to Das Decimus. Where's that? We need to do this first before we can leave. For good. Button appear. Thank you. Oh, this is an instance already. Alrighty. Mr. Decimus. What happens if we just call him Mr. instead of Dars? Are we instantly getting attacked?
Bedek's dead. I have his access code.
The Green Jedi will soon join their precious artifacts in ruin. Well done. This is it. The final battle for Corellia. What's our status, General?
Imperial forces are converging on Capital Square.
Then we attack. You've proven your worth in battle. Now lead our army against the Jedi Enclave.
We have captured the Jedi, Mr. Vader. Die!
The Green Jedi will despair at our superior strength.
So we're not done here.
Cut them down.
I need to go into the
Don't
place
stop
where I
until
didn't
you
want to go
kill
right
their
now.
leader.
Master Alphen Ramos, commander of the Green Jedi. The rebels call him Corellia's savior.
He hides within a shell of virtue, but there's anger within him.
We sent
Nice.
extermination squads after Master Ramos. He killed them all, then retreated to his enclave. Now he's single-handedly keeping the rebellion alive.
I don't know. They kind of look to me a bit too much like Rangers. Did I say that already? I don't know. Yeah. So, Jedi are at peace with the universe, but they're not necessarily like all about conserving nature and all that, right? They're not druid types. They're more like Buddhist monks. Like, doesn't matter if everything gets destroyed. Doesn't matter. We'll all go back to the Force or whatever.
The more challenging, the better.
Respect Master Ramos. Provoke his fury and you'll break him. But first the Enclave. Darban Sul will help you breach the Council chambers. Now go. Today we decide Corellia's future.
Nice shoes. Inspired by Buddhism, isn't it? Nirvana and all that concept. Hinduism? I'm no expert on other religions. Or any religion for that matter. Right. But of course I grew up in a certain environment. Damn, I was even partially raised by monks. Can you believe that? Not that one would notice, huh? Yeah, they failed miserably at that task. That was not exactly a nice environment, by the way. Just saying. I mean, it wasn't super harsh, but it was kind of like not exactly fun. Monks aren't necessarily known for the fun, right? For the funny and bright side, well, bright side of life, maybe. But you know, they have that seem like the Jedi. Don't have too much fun, don't smile too much. There might be decadence right around the corner waiting for you if you give in to your passions. Everybody has passion. You cannot suppress that. And if you do, people notice. That's why, let's say, some of the monks weren't always running around with a smile. Let's put it that way. I know. But that's just my experience. I can only go from there. cannot speak for other people. Maybe they have different experiences. No. You gotta obey. You gotta do what's right. Fulfill your duties and all that stuff. That's way more important than having fun. Who needs fun anyways? Playing video games? Are you insane? That's pure decadence. That's the tool of the devil. They literally took a comic book from me way back then, when I was a teenager. It wasn't like when I was a child. I wasn't there, but like some teenage years I was there. And well, they threw it in the waste bin. Would you believe that? Yeah. Fuck Batman. Batman is an ass. He needs to be destroyed. We don't like passion around here. No, it wasn't even a Batman comic. It was even more harmless. Not violence or anything. It was just, I don't even know what it was. Disney or something. Really, really harmless stuff. But it just was that entertainment thing. And there was just one television in the entire building. And they turned it on exactly one time. And that was when the Berlin Wall fell. And even then it was like, I don't know, 50 minutes. Yeah, look here, Berlin Wall is down. Okay, go to bed now. That's it. And that was the only time I saw something on TV there. So maybe you catch my drift. Maybe now, maybe you can see where I'm coming from here. But there might have been other places that were way more fun, where they indulged way more in their vices and in their passion. Well, the monks probably, but I mean more like let the kids and teens engage in what they want to do. By the way, what are we doing here? Going for the leader? Open the security door. And behind that probably is the leader.
I've been expecting you. Welcome to our enclave. I can sense your hatred.
Nice.
Use your power.
Nice hat, by the way.
I only want Corellia's freedom. Tell Darth Decimus the rebellion can't be killed. Then leave this planet forever.
That's a peacock thing you got going on there, right? You want to get noticed. I see. Little freckle man.
You are one dead man.
I'll bury you first.
Master Ramos?
There is no emotion.
I can sense your hatred.
Stop
Yes.
nonsense, Ramos.
General Hesker, how good of the Emperor to loosen your leash. To arms, Jedi. Preserve the Republic. Protect Corellia.
See, now they have broken with the cliche for a second. That already makes the character more interesting. Now we have like a pressure point where we can do something with which we can work. I like that. I hope it comes up in the dialogue. These are the unblockable things, the yellow ones, right? Yellow is always a shitty color. Well, at least we're not fighting on our own against the 3 silver dudes.
It was a pleasure to see your powers in
pleasure.
action, my lord. I'm here on strict orders. We're to secure the courtyards and guard your rear.
Good to know the Imperial Guard's watching my back.
Wish we could see you further. Give Master Ramos my regards. Back to it, men. Leave no Jedi alive.
I will. Vámonos. I think we can skip those fights. We are not fighting initiates. That's beneath us. There's something here. I'm sorry, I guess I need to kill you. I like the blue Twi'lek. They look cool. There are a few cool, really cool looking
Should have
races.
seen Master Ramos after you stomped his
In the
ambush.
Star Wars
His
universe.
face went bright red, then he smashed the comm station.
So much for the Jedi Serenity.
Master Ramos needs to brush up on his Jedi teachings.
Well, he calmed down quick and started rallying his best defenses. He isn't about to make your break-in easy. He's got a small army of green Jedi waiting for you on the other side of that door. I could stir up a distraction. I'd blow my cover, but I'll do it if you really want me to.
Kinda need to find out who that voice actor is. But it's also the writing that is fun. Probably more the writing. Still, I like it when she's being sarcastic and snarky and all that.
Your safety isn't my concern. Open this door
Go,
and get
fool.
those Jedi out of here.
Always glad to stick my neck out for the Empire.
You should be.
First, I'll use our codes to unlock the gate. Then... this button looks important. That'll send those Jedi running. Just get here quickly. Master Ramos won't be happy with me.
You'll probably be dead when I arrive. Well, you survived long enough. Weaseled your way out of everything.
Master Ramos, the Council's concerned.
All due respect,
Pretty
Counselor,
relaxed.
but now is not the time.
It's a turtle!
Ah, come in. I'd introduce you around, but I think we're past small talk.
How are you doing?
Besides, you already know Darban Sol.
That's right. And you Green Jedi never saw it coming.
Enough! The citizens of Corellia will decide your fate. Now we must defend our council.
So he wasn't a double agent after all. Well, at least not against us. Look at them. They're just waiting for us.
I won't repeat myself. Surrender your lightsabers and bow to the Empire.
You've insulted our dedication for the last time.
Look at her, Ramos. She's mad with power. I've seen her shoot lightning from her fingertips and fry an entire battalion.
Enough of your tricks, Counselor. Be quiet. And see how weak your friend
He
really
even
is.
has green eyes. Oh well. Finally he did something. Yay!
They're all
Force
yours.
jump. Oh, who's flinging me around? So this is the final battle for Corellia. I mean, in Baldur's Gate they already had some conversations and dialogue interactions between your party members. They were really great, but they were pretty rare compared to other stuff, other games. But still, it always made my day. Always was the highlight when party members started fighting each other and all that. Or you could romance them and whatnot. Master Alphen Ramos. Oh, no talk, huh? I wanted to mock you a bit more. That's a shame. From one stun to the other.
Not strong enough.
Oh, I think you're dying.
Won't save you.
Poke.
No death. Only the Force.
See? They don't mind dying at all. What's this crap? Force generator. Wow, that's actually a good thing. Interesting. Man, I'm even going to level up another level here. Amazing. Oh, Darwin, you fool, you're still alive.
That'll teach you to arrest a
Let's kill
Corellian
him.
counselor. Who's the idiot now, Master Ramos?
Ooh, envy.
It's done, Darth Decimus. The Green Jedi
Or
Council's
minority
finished.
complex or something.
Excellent. Without that Jedi, the rebellion will crumble. Nothing will stop this miserable planet from joining the Empire. And we have you to thank.
I really am the best.
Clearly. And the best deserve worthy recognition.
So humble.
Forget me,
I
Darth
can
Decimus.
barely
I
contain
played a big
myself.
role.
Who are
Big
you?
enough for Corellia's new Prime Minister.
That was our agreement, wasn't it? I can see it now. Corellia rebuilding under the glorious leadership of Darbin Sul. But freedom allows rebellion, and we've had enough of that. Perhaps we erase Corellia's would-be leader and rule with an iron fist.
Oh, someone agrees with me. We've used this tool long enough. The sad thing is that they do this to everyone, even to other Sith, or especially to other Sith. As long as you're useful, you're fine. But then follows this.
Establish direct Imperial control over this planet. Its citizens will obey or face punishment. And Darbin, people think you betrayed us. Letting you live would be a sign of weakness.
We could issue a press release, clear up the whole thing. Please. I'm supposed to be Prime Minister.
Holy shit. What was that about fingertips?
Good. We've worked too hard to let Corellia slip through our fingers. This is a historic day, and it must be properly commemorated. Report to me at once, so the Empire can give you the recognition you deserve.
Yeah, you cannot show even the slightest sign of weakness, then you're already screwed. They will still screw you, they will still treat you poorly, but at least you survive. If you're showing weakness, it's just a matter of time until you die. That's the law. That's the way of the Sith. And again, you still die on top of that. But if you're a ruthless motherfucker, you might survive just a tiny bit longer. What's that? That no future, no perspective strategy, acting like you're already dead? Andronicus kinda said something in that regard, right? That 1,000 yards there. I'm ready for everything. That's what you gotta do to survive in some environments, sadly. And that's not only in fictional environments. That is a real thing indeed. But where there is darkness, there is also light, always. I hope at least. Who knows? Kinda depends on the time frame. If you're having a bad day, you think the world is shit, and if something happens that you didn't expect, something good, maybe even, then the world is the greatest place on earth, full of wonders and mysteries and pleasures waiting to be discovered. Yeah, so much for philosophy today. So, we're done on this planet, by the way. What's this buff? Dark Embrace. Yes, I am embraced by the darkness. Man, I need to play a horror game. It's been a while since I played a really good horror game. I mean, I've made a Let's Play of Alien Isolation. It is a horror game, but it is also a science fiction game. I mean, I like a pure horror game. You know, you always gotta mix it up a little bit. I mean, now we're playing evil, but it's not horror at all. That's missing the horror. Where there is evil, there's horror. Maybe I could play through Soma. That's I haven't played it, but I've seen a Let's Play of it. It also touches on a few subjects that I just spoke about, and it's a pretty good game, and it is pretty horrific as well. Not necessarily Silent Hill, Resident Evil. It's horror, but it's more action horror. Not necessarily Silent Hill style, but yeah, it's getting there. It's the same direction. By the way, Silent Hill is my reference point. Yeah, this might be the most scary game that I've played so far. The series as a whole. Maybe not Silent Hill 5, which I have made a Let's Play of, but at least the first 4, all the Team Silent games basically. They're really great, though annoying a bit at times. I like difficult puzzles, but I don't like impossible puzzles, and sometimes they do that. But that's alright as well. And in Silent Hill 4 there's a certain mechanic where you cannot kill your opponents. That is also a bit annoying, and they make that annoying sound and fly and chase you around. But it's still it does some things worse than the other 3 parts, but it also does some things better. I really like the room, the feeling, the vibe of the room, where the evil ghost faces come out of the wall and all that, and your whole apartment that you're stuck in. The door is full of chains. Just goes to shit. It looks more terrible the more the game progresses, or, well, depending on your choices as well and what you do and all that. There's always that aspect, right? That's also a thing I like about Silent Hill. All the different endings you can get. And they do have some silly endings as well, like Silent Hill 3 has that alien invasion ending, but in a very goofy way. It's like an anime that they're showing and stuff, with some weird happy music. I like that they did that too, like as a contrast. That's important. That makes the horror deeper. I've said that before, but yeah, you gotta break that constant firing of a certain emotion at some point. Otherwise, it just gets incredible or unbelievable, rather. You know, immersion breaking.
People of Corellia, citizens of the Empire.
Yay, police
Today
state!
marks a
Yay,
new
we're getting
beginning.
oppressed.
The Green Jedi have repented. The battle for Corellia is over.
Woohoo!
Our champion stands before
Finally,
us,
we get killed
fresh from
for
battle.
random
We
stuff.
owe her our deepest respect. No existing award fits your triumph, so I bestow you, for the first time in galactic history, our newest and highest honor, the Medal of Imperial Glory.
Alright. That's just metal.
Thank you, Darth Decimus. I'm proud to have freed Corellia from the Republic's tyranny.
As you should be.
Tyranny.
Your
Alright.
actions have altered the course of the galaxy, and
Yay,
you deserve
freedom.
recognition. Though our victory was great,
We're freedom
it didn't
fighters.
come without sacrifice.
Finally,
Councillor Darbin
peace.
Sull tried to negotiate for Corellia's peace. The Green Jedi executed him, repaying his patriotism with death.
As we mourn the
Good old
loss of
propaganda.
Darbin Sull and all the dearly departed Corellians, we must look to the future. Effective immediately, the Empire will exercise direct control over Corellia. Together, we'll repair the damage wrought by the rebellion.
Nice. Like I said, finally there's peace on Corellia.
Sounds like a worthy cause.
And honorable. The entire galaxy will take note.
Get off Corellia!
No.
Councillor Jolter,
We blocked the
who
shot.
sent you?
No one. Everyone. The people of Corellia won't stand for the Empire's rule.
Oh, they will.
Blasted Sith. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Few things are more enjoyable than tormenting an entire planet.
I hope we didn't say that into the mic.
Look at your counselor. This is what happens when you spit in the Empire's face.
Anyone else have something to say?
Mm-mm.
Good.
We're good.
Councillor Jolter isn't alone. Corellia still crawls with the confused, the angry, the violent. Let us clear up their misunderstanding.
That's how we rule. By fear.
Citizens of Corellia, kneel to Darth Decimus.
Today, the Dark Council and the Emperor himself look upon you. It is my honor to proclaim Corellia an official member of the Empire.
Yay! Violence! Murder! Mayhem! Killing! Oh,
Perhaps
come
you'll
on
share
now.
a few
Keep
words to
calm.
mark this historic
We'll die soon
occasion.
enough.
Something to inspire the galaxy.
There are two ways to serve the Empire.
My lightsaber is
I know
sticking
them
out.
both. Prove your worth, and make the galaxy
Right
take
through my
note of your
face.
power. Or rot in slavery, chained to cruel masters. A fitting fate for you worms. Lucky for you, your fate's not in my hands.
Hard decision.
Surrender to the Empire, or else.
Well spoken. Now let us close these proceedings. Corellia has finally claimed its rightful place with the Empire. The rest of the galaxy will follow. Nothing will stop us from winning this war. Long live the Empire!
Yay!
Long live the
Peace
conqueror
through
of
tyranny.
Corellia!
We have pictures of everyone who didn't clap. You won't see them tomorrow again. Oh, that's a ugly Darth Decimus helmet, isn't it? He gave us his helmet, apparently. Let's see how stupid we look. Oh no! Oh no! Looks like we went to clown school. How can you? I don't even. Let's just go. What? Are those like capsules? What are they infusing into our brain there? Do we even want to know? We look like a mad jester. Oh, cannot mount here. Out of the way. Here comes Miss Helmet. Yeah, haven't you heard of me? I'm the most powerful Sith on whole Corellia. Why aren't you trembling in fear? I don't get it. What? What is it? Something wrong? Do I have something in my face? Is there something sticking between my teeth? What? Talk to me, man. Huh. Heroic? We don't want that. Even though it is nearby. Where the hell is... Are we stuck here? I just want to leave. Ah, wait a minute. Travel to Korriban? You know what we could do? I have a wonderful idea. Let's use this. How about this? Transportation to fleet. Location where vendors and trainers of all kinds can be found. There you go. Skipped all of that traveling part. I wish we had that option before. I would have paid good money for that. Convenience. It's not for free-to-play gamers. No, you need to be punished. You need to play the bad version of the game. The lame and grindy version of the game. That's quite a happy bunch here. Look at them. Do-do-do. Dars. A lot of Dars are here. Huh. I don't... Do we need... I don't think we do. I think we can sell everything here. I hope you take my stuff, even though I cannot buy it from you. I know I don't have the expansion, but it could at least sell things, man. What's going on here? Oh, that's a mission, flash mission thing. That's immediate vengeance. Imperial fleet. We're here already. Sergeant Carlos. No, let's just go to our ship. It's this hangar. I hope. Priority mission. Maybe another time. I just want to go to Korriban and have a little chit-chat with a certain somebody. Well, it might be the very last time that we're on our ship. I don't know. Oh, they also got mail that I need to check. Dar Senaton, we're coming. That's his name, right? I confused myself by talking about Thanatos and whatnot.
Seeing you return to this ship always warms my circuits.
Shut your trap!
It reminds me I am still functioning.
Annoying piece of junk.
Do you ever think maybe we're on the wrong side?
No,
doing the
never.
Wrong thing?
Morality is how the weak constrain the strong. I am true to myself.
I think I would have hated you for saying that when we first met. I can see how the Jedi use rules to keep people
Well,
from their
times
potential.
change.
Being strong isn't evil. It's how you use that strength that matters.
Not at all. We only use it for good. To slaughter people. In a senseless manner.
I've been thinking about the future lately.
There are flute
About
sounds
us
in the
and
background
about the
here, by the way.
Empire.
You can't hear them.
It's clear the Empire won't change overnight. I've accepted that. But what about when we're dead?
Blah, blah, blah. What you were saying?
I have many followers. They will carry on my legacy.
If you would allow it, I would be honored to pass on your legacy to your followers and your children. And to teach them what I know of the Jedi as well.
I don't think so.
I'd rather you not pollute my legacy with Jedi teachings.
They'll need to understand the Jedi in order to
Greatly
follow the path of
disapproves.
galactic peace. Even if we can't change the Empire now, the next generations will learn from your teachings and follow them.
Damn, I think I need to close the window. Mike is picking up sounds from outside. Strange noises. What's going on?
My lord, I've solved it! The chain in the medallion contained a hollow frequency. I wanted you here when I called it.
Don't waste any time. Call.
Oh, it seems too good to be true. I must rely on your judgment that it's not a trick.
Talos, my student. If you are receiving this message, then you have understood the riddle I gave you. I've gone to the tomb of Via Santinus' unnamed apprentice on Aduba 6. I don't understand why, but both Sith and Jedi are after this tomb and its secrets. It's the duty of the Imperial Reclamation Service to preserve this history. If I do not return, come find me and finish my work.
Celio Gan is in trouble. He needs me. I must find him.
Well, that's kinda a noble cause. A cause for the good, even you are evil through and through otherwise. But, like, preserving archaeology, I guess it's good.
You really care about him, don't you?
I suppose he was like a father to me. Well, not my father, but other people's fathers. Or an uncle. An older, smiling uncle who brings treats. I can think of no more fitting place to die than a tomb, but I will do my best to return safely.
Did we have any options to forbid him that? Or was that like pseudo decision making again? Pseudo dialogue?
My lord, I return, but Orsilio Gan does not. He's dead.
I'm so sorry!
Death is merely the final failure of the weak.
My mentor was not weak. He was pursued by both Jedi and Sith. He managed to use the tomb's traps against them, but in the process he imprisoned himself. His discoveries are amazing. They will make a wonderful paper, but I can't help but wonder if it was worth dying for.
Were there any artifacts of power in this tomb? If not, then no.
I suppose you're right. What's the point of going after old, dead things if they don't give you some advantage in the present? No, what am I saying? Orsilio Gan would die if he were alive to hear that. I must continue his work. Thank you for restoring my faith, my lord.
Well, that wasn't my intention at all, but sure.
You're most welcome.
The historical mind is ever curious and never sated.
That's a perfect form of delusion. No matter what the other guys say, you stay positive and just integrate it into your worldview. Like, no, don't do that. I hate you. Oh, what? You're trying to challenge me and give me more energy to conquest my shit, don't talk when I'm talking. Now I lost my train of thought. You're trying to encourage me? That's awfully nice of you. What a nice person you are.
Lord, you are a great warrior.
That I am.
That's why you called me here?
Yes, Lord. How can I serve you?
The ship's a mess. I want you to scrub it from top to bottom.
No.
You will do as I say, or else.
It is not a warrior's task. Get a slave.
You would still be a slave, if not for me. Don't forget it.
I won't.
Wait a minute, I thought he was still a slave. Why are we letting him get through with this?
Lord, I want to continue my training.
That sounds an awful lot like a demand.
The greatest of the Kalish become gods when they die. To do great things, I must learn.
Can non-Kalish become gods too?
The Sith are like gods who have not died. Now,
they kinda
let us
are.
train.
Hey, that's another demand. I hope you didn't say yes there. Ugh.
Thank you, Master.
We gave in way too quickly. Let's kick him out of the airlock.
Lord, how can I serve you?
Bring me rare artifacts, and you will serve me well.
Yes, Lord.
Now shoo. Clean the freaking ship.
My lord, the artifacts you requested.
That took you long enough.
I will be faster next time, my lord.
Disapproves. They always disapprove. I'm being so nice to them. They don't know. They don't appreciate it.
Lord, if I have served you well, let me ask a favor.
What? No.
I am your master. You do things for me, not the other way around.
I am your apprentice. I am also a son. My father lies dying on Ilum. He will die before I get there. It is my duty to bury him. Without proper burial, he cannot ascend to godhood.
You are free to go bury your father.
My father cannot wait long. My duty is my honor.
What an annoying person. That's not how we roll. I think I found another body for Lord
My father is
Zash.
gone. He was the last of my family. I follow you now.
Ooh.
We have far more important work to do, and I can't have you distracted.
As you say, my lord.
But he's not... He's taking the hits in a certain way, but he's also, like, very demanding. He's not complaining if we're mean to him. He just takes that for granted.
My lord, I just wanted to thank you again. The wonders I have seen working by your side are more than I could have ever hoped. Truly, you are a paragon among Sith and the Empire.
That I am.
Thank you for your kind words.
It's gone out of practice, but there's evidence that certain non-Force users used to pledge themselves as loyal vassals to true Sith. These vassals and their families were bound to the Sith and their family for generations. Will you accept my pledge to you and your heirs?
I would be remiss to turn down such a heartfelt offer.
It's an honor to serve you.
Okay. One more companion, I think. Andronicus.
Hey, can we talk? Don't tell anyone I said it, but you're alright. You know, I wasn't sure this whole thing was gonna work out, traveling with a Sith.
I knew it would work out.
Yeah? Huh. I don't know if we'll have kids or anything like that, but
what?
If we do, or you have apprentices or whatever, I want to be there to look after them.
You thinking about having kids?
I could be convinced. I'm just saying, you're not getting rid of me easy.
I don't like where this is going. Making me feel uncomfortable. That's the thing in stories, right? If there's a mixed lead, well, he's not a lead character, but if you have like two main characters of the opposite sex, they gotta fall in love. There's just no other way. Really, that's a cliche that I barely see broken. Oh wait, no, that's not what I need. I need to travel to Caravan. It said there were spoilers there. Good thing I didn't really read it. Caravan. And it's for free. Go to the Dark Council chambers. That I will. I think I have to leave in like a half hour. A bit earlier than I thought. But I hope, if we're lucky, we'll get through this. Alright. We'll see. Oh, and I need to read that mail. Let's not forget that. Ranked Warzone Arenas. Solo queue rise. Mailer level 25. Warzone gain Vela. Increase your Vela level. Can we use this? We can. Alright, let's have a final talk here. I think if my memory is correct, then I think there will be a little bit... I kind of remember something on German cars. But maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm confusing the class storyline. Maybe that was the Sith warrior. We'll see. I'll take Caravan as well. They're both like kind of like the core planets of the Sith Empire, right? And the fleet, of course. Yeah, but I'll definitely have another play session, even if we get through here. And we'll continue a few quests, spaceship combat, some loose quests, maybe this one even. You know, all that stuff. The end is near, my friends. Or is it? No, we got a whole new planet waiting for you. The Thanaton planet. Getting crushed by the elevator again. Some weird light is flickering. Probably a player? Yes. No, don't. Oh, well, at least it's taking me with. But I cannot move. Oh no. Ah, shit. Great. At least we got unstuck. Is that how physics work? Will the elevator fall or move faster than we fall?
Stop right there. Surrender your weapons.
I have an ancient Sith duel to complete. I will do no such thing.
Thanaton is making his statement before the Dark Council. You will not interfere.
It looks cool.
Or I and my apprentices will have something to say about it.
Thanaton is dead. I am the future of the Sith. Serve me, and I'll forgive this impertinence.
Serve you? Do you think I'm an apprentice? I am Thanaton's ally, not his follower. There is a whole strata of politics you have no exposure to. Did you think Thanaton was alone in his beliefs? Gentlemen, if you would, kill her.
Oh well. Endrise Apprentice. They will really look cool. I mean, I guess it's just a color. You know me by now. Wow, they die quickly. What's happening? I feel so strong suddenly. Oh, I didn't read the mail.
My lords, her master was corrupt. She is corrupt. Without Sith tradition, we are nothing.
And what are you suggesting we do about it?
You know what the situation requires. Order must be preserved. Punishment meted out. If we are to conquer our enemies, Zash's former apprentice must die.
He abandoned the arena for the Kagath when he abandoned Corellia. He is mine to kill.
We are well aware of the rules of Kagath.
The Kagath is a playground game. Murder has no rules.
The Kagath is an honored tradition of the Sith. Tulak Horde competed. Marka Ragnos. Ludo Crash.
The question stands. Why has this apprentice, this child, proved impossible for you to kill?
It's simple. I beat him at his own game.
Don't mock me.
I swear, if you don't silence Thanaton, I will.
I will not be betrayed. I will not die. And when I've killed this slave, you will all answer for it.
Finally. No. Shut it. So shut it. Take some trolling lightsaber in your face. Ooh, that's a big area of infecting to get there, my friend. I don't like that. Enough of that. Oh, it doesn't react. This goes pretty quickly. It's not much worse than the other Golden Star enemies. Level 12. That's one strong level 12 now.
No. I won't be defeated.
Yes.
I can't be.
Oh yes. Another round. Oh my god, it's an earthquake. More like a tornado. Suck on this. Nice. Epic. They're just watching without saying a word. The Puppet Master. There's some nice epic music that you're not hearing currently. You know, copyright stuff. Good old John Williams, I guess. Oh, did you get hurt? I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Thanaton.
Yeah, they're like marionette to the Sith.
Good riddance to him.
He was a better Sith than you give him credit for, Ravage.
Let us hope his successor is as worthy. My lord, your seat.
Oh, thank you, too kind.
I look forward to working with each and every one of you.
She's only a lord.
Sounds like
you
a threat.
Can't put a lord on the Dark Council.
Quiet, Ravage. She's earned her place. By order of the Dark Council and in light of your reputation as a master of the dark side, you are now Darth Nox.
Da-down. Darth. Oh, I think it's not over
You
yet.
are head of the Pyramid of Ancient Knowledge. You are charged with keeping the mystical knowledge of the Sith and guarding the secrets of our order. With us, you are ruler of all the Sith, answerable only to the Emperor himself.
I will do my best to live up to my new position.
Never trust the humble ones.
Our business here is complete. You would do well to meet with your followers on Dromund Kars and ensure their loyalty. We will summon you the next time the Dark Council congregates.
Yeah, it's not over. Gotta talk to my followers now. And there's some stuff to do. Let's think. Use your ship to travel to Dromund Kars. Uh-huh. I knew there was something in Dromund Kars. No, take me with you. Yeah, so we're actually not going to finish it today, I fear. Let's see, let's check out Dromund Kars quickly. Still have some time. Yeah, there was a question that I didn't click on. It says, where is the Emperor? And that is a very good question, actually. No one has seen the Emperor yet. He's in hiding. Why is that? Oh, by the way, let's do this as well. Moff Pyron? He ran? My lord, I just received word of Darth Senaton's cowardice. I may know little of the Kagas, but I'm fairly certain that scampering off is not the path to victory. Bad enough that Senaton attempted to sabotage the Empire's war efforts for personal gain. Now he defiles his own traditions to save his skin. It's clear the Empire needs more Sith like you in positions of power. So please, my lord, crush him. Corellia. From good old Darth Charnas. I have the same position as he now. As he does. Give me that. Way more important than all that drivel. My master tells me that your choice to ensure... Wait a minute, he's a Darth? And who would be a master of a Darth? tells me that your choice to ensure direct Imperial control over Corellia's government continues to pay dividends. Our fight to crush the last of these rebels is difficult enough as it is. I can only imagine the problems we would face with that fool Darbin acting as intermediary. Such wise forethought is deserving of reward. Congratulations. Oh, thank you, thank you. I know I'm good. Let's get rid of some stuff here. Kind of want to sell it, but I guess I can't. You only get horrible. Can we even... I think we cannot use this no matter what. Generator? Well, let's keep it for now. That thing doesn't have a color crystal. But it is... Wait a minute, it's better? Critical rating? What am I doing here? We don't need this. Let's keep this. We don't need this. We don't need this. And this. So... Why did I keep this thing there? Weird.
Be well.
I should actually use this, but needs a color crystal first. Damn. Need to unsocket, unscrew one. Yeah, give me red again then. Red is fine. Oh damn! Look at the money. No, this one. Yes, please. Apply. Yes, really, yes. And, well, now we're back in the game. No, we're not. Why did I do that? Did something wrong there. Oh, wait a minute. This is not a two-handed thing. Don't we need... Don't we need a two-handed weapon for certain things? Oh well, we'll find out. I don't know. Wait a minute. Probably... Yeah, I can suspend a point here. And doesn't it say... Or I can't even change that if I want to, but I don't. Hatred. Darkness. All that fun stuff. You barely have any options here. Let's see. Oh, this is a new area. Target recovers. Movement speed is slowed. No. Crowd control stuff. Force cloak. 2 seconds of force shroud. What is force shroud though? Force cloak. Stealth. Dark stability. Deflection. Grants immunity to stun. Breaks your mind trap. Force speed grants removing all impairing effects. That's great for PvP, but not for PvE. Well, this does something with Force Shroud. Where can I find the freaking Force Shroud now? Dark swell. Something is swelling in the darkness. Dark embrace. Is it a skill? Yeah. Purges all hostile. Oh, that's basically the same. Nah. Being stunned by a spike, its movement speed is slowed. They never run away from me, they want to kill me. I guess, I mean, maybe there's something else up here. Increases your movement speed during combat though. That doesn't help me. I'm slow anyway when I'm doing combat. Overload, cooldown reduced, charge, mass mind control is the tank feature, 5 more damage, reduce movement. So many of these skills basically do the same thing apparently. Overload, binds, mobilizing, lowers the cooldown of electrocute, and the duration of force slow. Well, I don't know. I mean, force cloak. I never used that, but I guess if I use this, the last time it got me out of the debuff, or the dot rather, got me out of out of stealth immediately. So this might actually be a good thing. Yes, I think I need this for the force cloak to work properly. Alright. I hope it was worth it. Maybe we don't get to do any more questing at all. Oh well. We did the right thing. Who knows what will come. So now we can immediately go to a ship for some reason. But we cannot land directly on Caravan. Does someone want to talk to me? Is there someone who wants to talk? Apparently not. German cars. Seed of the Empire. Go to Darth Sanaton's meditation mediation. He's not a mediator. Meditation chambers. Tranquility in darkness. It's kind of a paradox that they like to meditate while being evil. They meditate on being evil. They should be more relaxed if they meditate, right? Isn't that how it works? Like free your mind and all your thoughts from everything, especially from passions and all drives and impulses. What do I know? How the Force works. It works in mysterious ways. Well, need to go soon. 5 minutes or so. So he's dead now. You kind of get a new villain after a while. First it was Zash, though we didn't really know it, or Harkon at the very beginning, I guess, and his little would-be apprentice, and Zash, now Sanaton. But what now? There's no one left, or is there? Ah, the money thing. Damn, I just bought spaceship parts here. Where's the vendor? Armor vendor? Got something nice for
Care
me?
to take a look at our ordnance?
What's this mining vest? It's very cheap, but it's also completely
For the
useless.
Empire.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. But I think we have everything now, right?
What can I get for you?
Conversion module, yeah, that's what we got. And it's all grade 5.
Come back anytime.
Maybe I should go to the cartel market. Would be a shame to waste money. Let's just buy some legacy stuff for now. What's this little Ewok doing? Unlock streak. Oh, that's also a companion that you can unlock. Deploy a repair droid. Summon a basic field mail droid. Redeployment time is extensive. I guess we could use that at some point. At least it will get rid of some of that pesky money.
Ready for departure.
So it's not getting wasted.
Enjoy your stay.
Okay. Yeah, so now we're meeting with our dudes, and there will be another council meeting. And I bet soon we will hear something about the Emperor's plans and his or her wishes. Well, let's find out. I mean, our followers. We do have some now. We have those on Nar Shaddaa. We have the Moth. We have our companions, and well, I don't know, people that we helped, I guess, here and there, are also on our side now. There are some RPGs that are structured like that. You kind of build an army without having an actual army. Maybe this is one of them, or apparently it is. That begs the question, though: why aren't we making use of them before that, right? If we know so many people, I could think of some situations where we could have needed a few more backup fighters to get the battles over more quickly. But oh no, we gotta be a one-man army and kill the whole freaking Corellia planet by ourselves. And all the other planets, for that matter. Well, that's how you build a Sith reputation, I guess. And Eternal Kagas. Suddenly they weren't all that interested in the Kagas anymore, huh? I like my new office. If it continues, it should be Act 3 at least. Or whatever act we're at now. No one comes. These are all your followers. Empty room. Das Nox, like the night. Carpe Noctem. Oh, nice. Everybody's kneeling. Who are those guys? Never seen you before. Just some random Imperials. Yeah, you bow down as well, little
My lord,
Harkonnen.
I am most honored and humbled to serve.
I serve the people.
My lord, wouldn't we be better served if... I mean, of course, my lord, I will obey.
Enough bowing.
You've done well for yourself, little snake.
Still here? Wait a minute.
But we're done. Your enemy is dead. Free us.
No.
Speak for yourself, Ergast. I, for one, have no desire to be bound to a coffin in the frozen wastes of Hoth once more. Alone and forgotten.
Then stay here forever. I admit, I've grown used to the power.
Curse you! We will find our revenge. We will find our freedom.
They never learn, do they? What weird noises are emanating from our body?
To think that you'd be a Dark Council member before me, it makes me sick.
Bise juja lekis, herenemo in madibas, usudidas cha su bigup.
Well,
Thanaton is dead, and with him, the old Sith ways. I am the future of the Sith Order, and I intend to reshape it in my image. The Empire
this
and
is our
the
speech
belong to
time.
me.
Places amins wajhais fools, gawantida seek from tauhans.
Ooh, sexy eyes. At least it's a new chapter. Okay. Duelist, Force Lord. Well, that's very informative, but which one do I want? Let's hope it's not heavy armor. Well, it's better than what we have. And this is as well. And we're back to red. And the color clash. That's the true battle that's raging inside and on me. The clash of colors. That's all I care about. Well, I think looking at this, at my quest log, I don't know, guys, but I don't know what to tell you. It was kind of anticlimactic. I mean, we gave a speech, but I think we're actually through with the class story here. Companions, flashpoints, versus player. There's a quick way to find out. As soon as we log off, we will know. Is there anything else that I want to do? I mean, guys, I think we did it. Story mission. There's just nowhere else to go. Unless this was here before, so this cannot be a class quest. Let's check this out quickly. I need to go anyway. Wow. That is interesting. Huh. So it was the grand finale. I made a mistake so many times and I always thought that's it, and no it wasn't. Yes, it was. Perfect. Look at this. Class stories completed. 1 out of 8. And that would be this one. Level 56. So we are almost near, we are very close to the next level, I think. Interlude has been defeated. Now a member of the Dark Council. Power leadership are most needed at vacant space dock, the heart of the Imperial fleet, where the Empire is mobilizing to crush its enemies. Yeah, but that's a whole other thing. That's not the class story. It said the class story is completed. And that's what I wanted to do. You can check out the fleet. And what's the next mission would be. Yeah, so, wow, hey, cool, we did it. Yeah, but like I said, I'm going to make another video after this one. But so far for the class mission, that's it. You experience the rise of a slave to a Sith Lord and becoming a Darth, a member of the Dark Council. Prelude. Oh, Shadow of Revan. So that's expansion stuff that we don't have. Honor to greet Imperial Legend. But you don't own the expansion. Sad day for you. Great allies. Darth and Darth. Darth plus Darth.
Dark Lord, I consider it an honor to call upon a fellow member of the Dark Council in this matter.
Oh, that's why it would be
You
a spoiler.
represent the last, most vital piece in my
Because I
plan to
address you
shake
this
the
way.
Republic to its very core. I'd say more, but it's better we speak in person. I promise you.
Oh well,
together
that's not
we will
important.
change the face of the galaxy.
Yeah, thousands of
Starting
more
with the
quests.
planet
I know. Tython. Yeah. Nope, we're not going to do that. Anyway, so what did you think about this game? I think it is still worth playing at least once. Like I said, it is in the end, besides all its shortcomings, which it has, in my opinion, it is still a BioWare game after all. And as far as I know, the original authors and writers from the good old BioWare times were involved into this, so in doing this. So yeah, can't be that bad, huh? I think it's worth playing through, like I said, at least once. Maybe you like a different class or something, but yeah. So there's a lot of funny, interesting,
If you are infected with the Rakul plague, please arrange for your
cool
immediate
stuff that you
incineration.
can experience mainly during the dialogues, and yeah, it is a treat at some points, especially when she's doing her sarcastic voice and all that, you know. Well, I guess that's it then. I gotta go as well, but we'll soon see each other soon enough, either with the next part of this Let's Play or with another Let's Play maybe. Who knows? Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye.